Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Monday afternoon at 10 to 4 on a beautiful sunny day, and there's Lottie's head's almost chopped off at the top. Let me just zoom out a wee bit. I don't know why. Oh, that's too far. Let's go in a bit. Sorry. It's not that I didn't get it ready beforehand, because I definitely did. It's just that my camera does that strange readjusting thing to itself. Now I'm being too fussy and carrying on like a pork chop. There we go, I think I've got it. I'm reasonably satisfied with that. So it is a Monday afternoon at 10 to 4 on a beautiful, absolutely perfect sunny day. Light breeze, just warm. Oh, it's just been gorgeous. And the thing I love the most about it is that it's been a public holiday, which means that I haven't had to go out, I haven't had to answer the doorbell, I don't have to check the letterbox, I don't have to do anything. I just get to play all day, which is basically what I've been doing and working on beautiful little Gertie. And I just wanted to come on quickly, I promise I won't talk for too long, and show you Lottie and what she's wearing today, and also what she's lying on, because I am in love. I just came across this blanket quite by accident. Well, I wonder if you could call it an accident if you're already online, but it really sort of was. It was a legitimate type of accident, because I don't know what I was looking at, but all of a sudden, you know how ads pop up, and an ad did pop up, and I don't usually go to them because I just feel that they're pressuring me and I don't like it. Anyway, this time I did go to it, and look what I found. This most stunning blanket. It is a cotton blanket, double-sided. Let me flip it over here so you can see the other side. I'll just try and straighten that out so you can see it a bit better. So it's one of those double-sided ones, and it's 100% cotton. It's thick, it's soft, and it's beautiful, and it is a Jellycat blanket, would you believe? I didn't even know such a thing existed, but it is a Jellycat blanket, and it comes in 3 different colour versions. It comes in this blue and cream, and it comes in a pink and cream, and it comes in a sort of, what would you call it, like a light brown sort of tan colour and cream. And they all have the same Jellycat on them. And they all face the one direction, which I really like, instead of that upside down and jiggled around, just so they don't have to worry about which way they cut the fabric. But this is obviously woven, and I love it. It's beautiful. I got the blue one because I have a nice pink blanket, so I didn't get a pink one. But I have also now ordered the brown version, so it would be good for, well, the blue one's good for girls or boys, and so is the brown one, so I'm very happy with that. Now let me think if I can tell you what site it was from. It popped up and it was called, oh, I've already forgotten, have I? Send a Toy. That's it, just Send a Toy, and it's in South Australia. So that was really good, because means the postage is much less if I don't have to get it from overseas. But I've never seen these blankets before, so I was really excited, and me and blankets are just crazy. Absolutely crazy the way I love blankets, but I know I'm not alone in that, so there's obviously a thing about humans and blankets that we love them, because lots of you also feel the same. I really can't buy anymore. I know I keep saying that because it's just getting silly, and I feel silly for buying it, but it just makes me feel happy. It's just so beautiful. And what I've done with Lottie today is I've put her new baby nest on top of the pram, and then the beautiful Jellycat blanket is on top of the baby nest. And I did all that because the light is good in the kitchen at the moment, so I thought I'd film her in here. Plus it's so easy just moving the pram around. Like, you know, I can put it anywhere I want. So that's why she's lying in what she's lying in. Let me tell you what she's wearing, because that's pretty amazing too. It's a beautiful, beautiful romper in quite a heavy fabric. The bubble part of the romper is in a cream colour. It's got 3 buttons to get to the nappy, and then the top of it is a beautiful light blue, long sleeved, and it has like a centre panel in white lace, and it's threaded through with some blue satin ribbon. And then where the bodice meets the bubble romper, there's a bow of cream and blue satin. just looks beautiful on her. And the sleeves are long and they have beautiful lace trim around each cuff. There's a lace trim around the neck, and there's also the same blue satin ribbon that's threaded through the lace where it attaches to the sleeves. Now, I'm not usually a very lace person as far as Lottie goes. She seems to be more, I don't know what's the word, less embellished sort of baby. When I dress her, she's better in plainer clothes. But I just fell in love with this romper, and what do you do when you fall in love? Well, you buy the darn thing, don't you? This is the brand. I kept this just to show you. It's Dolce Petite. That's it. That's the tag that came off it. The tag was on the sleeve, so I didn't want to leave it on because it would have looked awful. So that's what she's wearing, and she's also got little cream lace socks on that are a very small size but a bit baggy on her, but not too bad. I don't know where I got the socks from. Can't remember. Socks just, they come home with me quite often, so I'm not sure where they came from. And she's also got a pale blue bow in her hair, on her head, in a headband. And you can sort of see all the different sorts of blue. They don't look too bad together, but the blanket's one blue, the romper's another blue, and the headband's another blue. But I think they're acceptable together, aren't they? And before I go, I just wanted to tell you about my weekend, the Saturday and Sunday that have just been, before this wonderful holiday Monday. On Saturday, I just need to report to you that my granddaughter's 5th birthday party was a huge success. There wasn't a drop of rain, just a light wind blowing, warm blue skies. It was just perfect, and the children loved it. There were about 20 little children there, and most of the parents stayed too, so it was really, really good fun, and the jumping castle was a huge success. My son-in-law got that for free from his job. They seem to keep one there. I think they use it at Christmas time and maybe other family days. So he brought that home he took it to the venue, which was actually in a cafe that has a big outdoor grassed area, and they let people use it for free, and you just buy the food for the party from the cafe. So it was a fabulous party, absolutely fabulous. So that was Saturday. That was a big success. And then yesterday was a huge party. My little brother, who I may have mentioned before, he's just 13 months younger than me, so he is my little brother. He had a big birthday party yesterday, and he invited I don't know how many people he invited, but there were about 50 there who could come. My brother and his wife live up in the Blue Mountains, so it's about, well, it depends what part of Sydney you live in, but it's sort of maybe, on average, 1.5 to 2 hours out of Sydney if you're on the east side, because the mountains are sort of west of Sydney. And that, I think in other countries you wouldn't call them mountains, you'd call them more hills. But we call them mountains. And they're beautiful. They do have a blue haze in some lights, and that's why they're called the Blue Mountains. I think it's from all the eucalyptus leaves that are in the bush. I think that's what causes the blue look. So yeah, that's where they live, and we went up there, and along with a lot of other people. And I'm not a party person. I'm okay with little children's parties, but grown-up parties, I'm better just with small groups of people. But I still go. It doesn't put me off. It's just I don't look forward to it as much as I would if I was, say, going out with a group of 5 friends. So that's just what I'm like. Anyway, we went up, and it was absolutely fantastic. I had the best time. Our cousins were there. My brother and my cousins were there. So there was lots of talk. Actually, one of them and his wife had just come in from Marseille in the morning, so they were a bit jet-lagged, but they still made it up to the mountains, which was fabulous. They'd been away on holiday for a month, and so that was really good to see them. And my other cousin was there, and then there were people there. There was one girl who I haven't seen since I was about, whenever I left Perth, and I hadn't seen her for a while before I left. So, I used to play with her, my brother and I and cousins all used to play with her when when we were very young, like around 9 or 10, and go to each other's birthday parties and all that sort of thing. And she lives in Sydney now, and so it was fantastic to catch up with her. She was in the kitchen talking to one of my cousins, and she said to him, "Oh yes, I'd recognise your face now. I know who you are." And I just kept looking at her, and then I said, "Oh, I know who you are." I said her name, and she turned to me and she looked straight into my face and she said, "Oh, you look the same as you used to when you were 9." And I thought, "Oh, I wish." Anyway, it was really good fun swapping stories, and we grew up in such a beautiful part of Perth. It was right near the university, so we all used to play together, ride our bikes through the streets and through the university, and just hop into each other's houses, and it was brilliant. It was great fun. It's a time that's basically past, I think. Things just aren't quite as safe these days, are they? So that was my day yesterday at my brother's birthday party, and he had a great time. And there was lots of food. We had a barbecue, which I think in America you call maybe a cookout or a grill or something. We just call them barbecues. So that was fabulous, and we all took extra salads and cakes and all that sort of stuff. It was great. Had a really, really good day. So that was my weekend, just party all weekend, like a young person, hey? Anyway, it was great. It was great, and then so nice to have today as well, just to have a quiet, because I love it when there's not noise in the street, there's no cars going around, everyone's just, well, probably half of them have left Sydney to go on holidays for the school holidays, which have started now. So it is lovely and peaceful out there. Just the birds are singing, and it's all lovely. And actually, I thought daylight saving was starting this weekend, but it's not till next weekend it starts. Apparently it's always the first Sunday in October, and in the past that has coincided with this long weekend, and I assumed they always did it at the long weekend, but you live and learn. So it's next weekend that we go on to daylight saving, and I can't wait for that either. I love it. I love it when it stays light for longer. It's just so nice, because I'm a morning person. As soon as it starts to get dark in the evening, I feel myself like slowing down. Even though there are hours before I go to bed, I just don't have the feeling to do stuff. Whereas in the morning I just get up and do tons and tons of things. Anyway, goodness me, I'm so sorry I've gone on and on again. I really didn't mean to. I was going to make this a quick video. But it's been lovely to talk to you, and I hope you've enjoyed a bit of what I've said and enjoyed looking at my little girl, who I think looks fantastic. I had to add that little bow on her head because she can look a bit masculine sometimes. So I thought better just do something there. Excuse me, so that's why I put that there. Little cutie pie she is. She's just a gorgeous little girl. So, you know what, I was just about to launch into another boring story, but I won't do that to you. I won't torture you any further. I'll say goodbye on this beautiful day, and I hope to see you all very soon. So in the meantime, everyone, take care and be kind to each other. Bye-bye.